Everything you need to know about National Education Policy 2020. Let us begin. Starting from the historical background. First National Education Policy came in 1968 under Indira Gandhi's government, and it focused on restructuring education in rural and urban India. In 1986, National Education Policy came under the government of Rajiv Gandhi, and Education Ministry was renamed as MHRD Ministry, and Narasimha Rao was made the first HRD Minister. The third and the latest National Education Policy 2020 came under the leadership of Narendra Modi's government. Now the MHRD is once again replaced by Education Ministry. Let us discuss the key features of National Education Policy 2020. This policy introduces Bal Vatika for the children under the age of 5 years to promote holistic growth, and it includes learning in mother tongue or regional languages. Promotes a basic literacy and numeracy in the age group of 6 to 9th. It scraps the existing 10+2 education system and introduces a new model in which first 5 years is given to foundational stage that includes classes up to 2nd. Then the next 3 years goes to the preparatory stage that includes classes from 3rd to 5th. The another 3 years is given to the middle stage from 6 to 8, and the last 4 years is given to secondary education. Aims to give more inclusive education to gifted students. Creation of National Educational Technological Forum that will provide education in 8 regional languages on online platforms. Rather than the conventional report card, it gives a permission for a holistic report card which will be evaluated by parents, peers and teachers, which will help in recognizing the social skills that is needed by the students. Policy aims to invite world-class universities to set up campus in India so that Indian students can explore world-class amenities in their own periphery. Most fascinating thing that can be hinted out from this policy is that it hints towards an amalgamation of all the streams and providing a more comprehensive and comprehended education towards a common arts, commerce and science background. Other features in the policy includes a Divyang-friendly education, Sanskrit as a third language, coding from class 6 onwards, and NTA has to take up a common entrance exam for the admissions in colleges across India. What do you feel about the new education policy? Do let me know in the comments below. If you like the video, do hit a thumbs up and subscribe to History Simplified.